Hey, 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 I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and today I have some no experience friendly roles, okay? Now, if you're someone who is into healthcare, maybe you've been trying to get into healthcare, or maybe you once were in healthcare and you want to find your way back and it's been difficult, you want to listen up to today's hot leads because I have not one, but two hot leads in the healthcare industry that don't require you to have any experience. And I think you're going to enjoy these leads. So we're going to go ahead and get into the details. But first things first, make sure you take care of business by hitting the subscribe button and tapping that notification bell. This is the place to be if you want to work from home. That's all I share here. That's all I've ever shared, hot leads. And if you want to get hired, then you got to be locked in. And make sure you take care of business for my second channel. I may be over there today with some bonus hot leads. So you want to be subscribed to both, have all notifications turned on, and once you've taken care of that business, we'll be ready to jump in. All right, so jumping on in here, today's hot leads come from a new to this channel company called Allegiance, which is a Cigna company. And in my mind, I have shared a hot lead from this company before. I just know I have, but y'all know I keep track of all the companies I share on the mega list of jobs. So I ran over to the mega list of jobs and I typed in AL and Allegiance is not on the list, but I have shared a company called Allegiance, so maybe that's why the name rings a bell. I don't know. But anyway, they have some no experience friendly roles, and we are familiar with Cigna. I've shared them a million times on my company. Now, if you want to learn more about Allegiance, they are a pretty sizable company. They've been around since '81, and it says that they develop and administer employee benefit plans for companies, associations, and government agencies. So that's what sector of insurance they are in. They are in the employee benefit plan sector of insurance. So jumping on in here, the main hot lead that got my attention that I wanted to share is for their medical review technician position. This is a full-time role. It's available US wide. It looks like they are going to operate in Mountain Standard Time, and then they also will give you full benefits, which is great. Now, the pay for this role is $16 per hour to start off with. And I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, Delilah, 16? But here's the thing, no experience necessary. We will train. So that's what makes this whole thing worth it, because it is kind of rare these days where companies are like, you don't got to show up with anything, just come as you are. We'll take care of that. We'll train you. So like I said, if you're trying to get your foot in the door into healthcare, or if you're trying to get your foot back in the door, you left and now you want to come back, you might like this lead and the second one that I'm going to share. So I'm going to hit the highlights, and that way you know if you want to apply. So really jumping on in here, it says, do you want a career where you can make a difference? Allegiance is a growing company with hometown values that is looking for dynamic candidates to join the team. A positive team-oriented environment is provided with opportunities for advancement. Allegiance offers full-time positions with evenings, weekends, and holidays off, and a multifaceted benefits package. We pride ourselves in having a reputation for top-notch customer service. Make a difference. Start your career with Allegiance today. So you'll report to the UM supervisor, and the location is remote, we know that. And so position responsibilities, it says the medical review tech is responsible for the coordination and collaboration of the medical review process. The incumbent is expected to provide courteous and prompt preparation and responses for all referrals. Essential job functions. Essential job functions include the following. Other functions may be assigned as business conditions change. Manages daily work assignments, understands general medical terminology, assists in managing incoming faxes, coordinates the receipt and entry of pre-treatments and or pre-certification requests, ensures accurate coding using CPT and ICD codes, communicates with attending servicing providers to obtain complete and accurate information, uploads and monitors external reviews sent to external review companies, corresponds with external review companies as necessary, performs quality control on review responses for accuracy and completeness, accurately processes review determinations in required timeframes, coordinates with clinical team as necessary, documents in care management platform with accuracy and timeliness, facilitates and schedules peer-to-peer requests, reviews accuracy of member account in care management platform and reports as necessary, initiates referrals for case management when appropriate, participates in team meetings, committees, or committee assignments, receives and relays communications to the appropriate parties in a timely manner, follows attendance and time off guidelines in accordance with the employee handbook. So non-essential job functions, performs related or other assigned duties as required or directed. And so the physical working conditions, you're going to be working from home. So you're going to be doing a lot of sitting. You might have some standing, some walking. You will be using a telephone so that you can communicate to the different parties. So there is a lot of data entry and typing and computer work involved, but you will also be communicating. So know that a phone is involved in this job, and that's what you're going to be doing. So as far as qualifications go, remember, you don't have to have experience. They're going to train you, but the minimum education you got to show up with is a high school diploma or GED. If you have anything beyond that, that's nice to have. That's what that preferred word means, but you don't have to show up with anything beyond a high school diploma. And then minimum experience, if you do know medical terminology or medical coding, that is preferred. But remember, it is no experience friendly, okay? You will get trained by the company. Now, there are some things that we do want to show up with to help us be more competitive and to be a better fit for this job. And they let us know that you need to have excellent oral, written communication skills, PC skills. So you always got to know how to use a computer at, its most basic functions like Microsoft Office, Google Suite, all that good stuff, especially if you want to work from home, period. And then it says typing ability of 45 words per minute, knowledge of medical terminology, basic health insurance concepts, excellent listening skills, high level of interpersonal skills to work effectively with other, being detail oriented, and all those good things, okay? So like I said, I'm going to sort of summarize here. What you guys need is to have that ability and willingness to learn the medical terminology, all the things that go with it. It looks like you're going to need to learn some coding. They're going to teach you all of that. They're going to teach you what you need to know. You just got to bring that, diligence to learn, the typing speed, the ability to use a computer, and you're good to go. Okay. So if you like this hot lead, I would get my application in ASAP, and you will start off the application right here, your first, last name, email, so that they have all your contact information. And then from there, you're going to go further into the application. And you already know I have a template to help y'all out. Now, in case y'all don't know, I have the remote resume builder software, which is a software me and my team created to help you guys get in more applications easier, faster, and putting your best foot forward. And you can use one of the templates. Now, you always have the ability to start from scratch. It's very simple to use the software. If you wanted to start from scratch, you would just click on build resume, name it, go through the 5-step wizard, and then boom, you get an ATS optimized resume. When you use the templates, you're starting off from this finish point and you're reverse engineering it. Works the exact same way with the cover letters. Now, I recommend for this role using the administrative coordinator template. Why? Because if we go back to the lead, you'll see it mentions a lot of coordinating documents, corresponding, and communicating. They use those words. Yes, there's a lot of computer work involved, and that's what an administrative coordinator does. So if you're someone who is interested in this role, I think the administrative coordinator template is the best one to start off with. And of course, we know we customize it to make it more true to the position and of course true to our experience. And I think this would be a great foundation. And we also have the administrative coordinator cover letter letter template to match. So it's very easy to get both a resume and a cover letter in for this role. And if you want access to these templates, plus all the other templates you see here and any new ones that we drop off, we just did a drop off this past weekend, you can get access for 7 days for just $1. And if you like the software and you see how you're able to get in more applications faster, it is only $37 after that $1 trial. So you can cancel anytime, $37 per month. You can't find anyone anywhere making you one resume and one cover letter for that price. And you have access to create these using the templates or from scratch anytime you want. So one of the things that I'm always telling y'all when these hot leads come around, you got to get your application in fast. You don't have time to call up Susie Sally on Facebook who does everything under the sun and say, hey, can you make me a resume? Because by the time she gets back to you with that resume, the job lead has closed. So it's very important that you learn this skill, and I've made it really easy. There's a lot of shortcuts here for you to have a great resume and cover letter, get your application in, and be on to the next application. So go ahead and get your $1 trial. You'll see why this is such a game changer and why so many people are loving it, why people are getting more interviews and ultimately getting hired to work from home. That can be you too. So now let's go to the second hot lead. All right, so the second hot lead is another no experience necessary job from Allegiance. And this is for their enrollment specialist position. It's also full-time, also has the same things going on with it, $16 per hour. Company's gonna train you, you get full benefits, and it looks like it's gonna be in Mountain Standard Time. This role also doesn't require you to work evenings, weekends, and holidays. So if you're someone who's looking for like a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, which that was a dream come true for me back when I was working weekends at Sears, then this is for you because both of these jobs have that going on. Now, this is for their enrollment specialist, and it says the enrollment specialist is responsible for maintaining accurate and complete eligibility information electronically and manually. The incumbent interprets group summary plan descriptions to assist plan participants in client contracts on all issues related to eligibility. The incumbent is expected to communicate professionally with peers, supervisors, subordinates, vendors, customers, and the public, and to be respectful and courteous in the conduct of this position. So essential job functions: enroll plan participants in the claims processing system and updates the records as needed, request additional information from client when needed, request employee verification and eligibility forms from employers for risk management and stop loss coordination as needed, coordinates new employee and status change information with the ID card coordinator, maintains all participant status information and enrollment logs as needed, notify claims examiner and or pharmacy team of claims incurred after termination to request refunds if needed, notify COBRA specialist of COBRA qualifying events for members, maintain COBRA fields for outside COBRA vendors when needed, answers telephone calls and assists with participants' eligibility requests, documents conversations in chronolog, run monthly reports to determine if members turn max age or require changes to eligibility, maintains enrollment records as needed for documentation retrieval, utilize reference materials within department and company or as necessary to guide in decision-making process, coordinates with others in department and in company to manage fluctuating workload by assisting others or requesting assistance as needed, coordinates legal issues with compliance officer to provide answers to clients and participants, makes proper decisions regarding eligibility as dictated by group, knows when to attempt resolution of problems independently and when to seek assistance from team leader and department manager or other appropriate resource, meets or exceeds company standards for production and quality, contributes to the daily workflow with regular and punctual attendance. So that's this lead, okay? Now, as far as qualifications, what you're doing, all of them are the same. Minimum high school diploma or GED. You're going to be working in your home office, so lots of sitting. You might do some standing. Yes, you will be talking on a phone. And this job requires you to have all those same skills. You need to be organized. You need to be an independent worker. You need to be great at communicating internally and externally. And because you are working in healthcare, you already know that there's a level of discretion that is involved when you're handling this paperwork, talking to customers, clients, all of that. So that goes, with both of these roles. Now, if you like this lead, I would recommend for this one as well the administrative coordinator resume. Now, these two jobs are different, but the basics of you needing to be organized, being able to communicate properly, both internally, externally, lots of computer work, typing, data entry involved, those things are involved in both of these jobs equally. It's just you're doing different things with it. So I would still recommend the administrative coordinator resume template, and to go with it, the administrative coordinator cover letter template. And you don't want to submit the exact same version for both. You want to tweak it for both of these positions to call out the things that specifically are related to the medical review technician role, and to call out the things that are specifically related to the enrollment specialist role. So that's what I would do. You can get your application in for both in under 10 minutes using the remote resume builder software. And remember, it's just $1 to try it out, see how it works for you. And if you like it, it's only $37 per month. So run, don't walk to get your application in for both of these hot leads. And last but certainly not least, remember, you can find more companies on the mega list of jobs. If you're into healthcare, you can type in health, you can type in some other terms for specific job titles in the healthcare industry, and you can see all the companies that will hire you to do that from home and apply to more leads. So go directly to their careers page. We have it linked here for you. That way you can apply safely and securely. And then really last but certainly not least, check out my Amazon storefront for budget-friendly work from home equipment. Last month during the Watch to Win contest, I was like Santa Claus. I was giving out stuff left and right. We gave out so many computers, so many headsets. You don't have to be a Watch to Win winner to get a computer. There are packages under 200 buckaroos, okay? Or right at 200. You can get this whole hookup for $169. Okay, if you want, this one is $173. And you can get other packages as well on Amazon. So you don't have to stick to the ones that are here in my Amazon storefront. These are just some of the ones that I saw that would work for the majority of companies. The price is right, and I just make it convenient for you. But also check out all the other things in my Amazon storefront. You're gonna need a headset. You're gonna need an Ethernet cord to be hardwired. Okay, you're gonna need to work in comfort. So check out my Amazon storefront for all your home equipment needs, the mega list of jobs, and get your application in for these hot, no experience company will train you leads for just $1. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.